Welcome! In this video I'll be making ground beef stroganoff with egg noodles and corn on the cob. It might seem a little strange, but I was craving Hamburger Helper the other day and saw this recipe and had all the ingredients. So here I am. Stroganoff flavor Hamburger Helper is one of my all-time favorites, and this really hit the spot. It's really similar to the box stuff, only better because it's made with real ingredients.
Know what I mean?
Quick joke. Why did the Hamburger Helper get fired from the restaurant? Because he was stroganoff on the job. Okay, so I got a pound of ground beef, I got some sour cream, got some beef broth over there, and onions, some canned mushrooms. The recipe actually calls for fresh, but I just have canned. I got some corn on the cob, of course. Some green onions there for garnish. And almost forgot the egg noodles. Gotta have the egg noodles. I need some butter. Start out with the butter. I'm going to get the butter melting in the large skillet here. Use some olive oil as well. Or just use canola oil or something, but whatever. Neutral oil. And I'm just going to dice up this onion. The recipe calls for only half a cup of onion, or about a half an onion if it's a medium size. But I'm going to use the whole thing. We'll have a little extra onion in here since we all like onions. I'm just going to do a fairly fine normal dice on this. Okay, we'll get those onions going in there. Pan's hot enough now. And if you're using fresh mushrooms, you could add those in right now too. Also, we're going to go ahead and just add in the hamburger. We'll cook them both at the same time. We'll just break that up a bit. Now, back in the day, back in the the 1900s, when Hamburger Helper came out, I remember that as a kid, but we didn't eat it that much. But back then, you could buy a box and actually, like feed your family with that and like a vegetable. But today, you'd have to buy like 2 or 3 boxes. But still basically tastes the same as it did back then. This isn't the standard flavor, with just hamburgers and noodles, but this is the stroganoff flavor, which, like I said, is my favorite. I liked even better. See, I'm just going to slice up some green onions here to use as a garnish on the top. Add a little color to it. You could substitute chives here or some parsley, even dried parsley. You could sprinkle dried parsley on the top. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and measure out the egg noodles. And this recipe actually calls for 2.5 cups of egg noodles. Instead of by weight, it's by cups. It's probably about 8 ounces. Close enough. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and measure out the sour cream. And of course, sour cream is what gives stroganoff its flavor, basically. That and vodka, I guess. If you use vodka in it, but I never do. So, we always have sour cream around because we use it quite a bit on things. And we like to save these containers. The 16-ounce sour cream containers hold about 2 cups. And I like to use those mainly for my chicken broth. I freeze. But you can also, they're good size for like chili or stew or something like that. Okay, let's check on our hamburger and onions here. Stir it up, break it up a little more. Now, just like the box mix stuff, we're going to cook this all in one pan. And cook the noodles and everything in here. Alright, so that's starting to cook a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and add in these mushrooms. They're already cooked, of course, but we can get them in there, heat them up, and cook them with a little bit with the hamburger grease and the onions. Flavor everything. Okay, of course we need some minced garlic. Okay, we're just going to put in a little cayenne pepper. Give it just a little bit of kick. Not too much, but a little bit. Okay, so that's basically looking done there. Pretty well cooked. You can see there's not much grease in there, so I'm not going to drain it, but that's up to you. You can do that if you want. Okay, so I'm going to start making the gravy or the sauce for this. We can use this usual technique here, putting flour right on top of the meat and onions there. Let that absorb the oil and basically make a roux here. And we just want to cook the flour a little bit so it doesn't taste like raw flour. Okay, so now the flour is cooked and the oil and the flour have mixed together and warmed up here. We'll go ahead and add our beef broth and some water. The recipe called for 2.5 cups of beef broth and a cup of water, but I did 2 cups of beef broth and a cup and a half of water. And this is unsalted beef broth, and if you don't have beef broth, you could just use chicken broth. That'll work just as well. Just won't be as dark colored. Probably won't notice much in the flavor. In fact, if you don't have a good beef broth, chicken broth has better flavor usually. So I'm just mixing this up. I'll make sure I don't have any lumps or anything here. And then we're going to heat this up until it starts to thicken. Okay, so you can see that's warmed up. It's starting to thicken maybe just a little bit, but it's got bubbles in it. We got to cook the noodles anyway, so it'll definitely thicken up while it's doing that. Okay, so I added in the noodles. Obviously, I forgot to film it, but it's not very exciting anyway. So just mix those around, get them all covered, and then put the lid on. Fairly tight-fitting lid here. And then we're just going to simmer this for 5 minutes. Meanwhile, I'm going to get the corn in the microwave. 2 years, I'm doing 6 minutes. And as you can see, this is coming together really quickly. Okay, 5 minutes is up. It's bubbling nicely, so we'll just stir this up. And nicely stirred there. And we'll cook this for another 3 minutes and see if the noodles are done after that. Okay, 3 minutes are up. See how we're doing on our noodles here. Starting to look pretty good. Most of the liquid has been absorbed by the noodles. Sauce is a bit thicker now. Smelling good at this point. Go ahead and give it a taste. Test out this noodle, see how done it is. It's going to need a little more time. Put the lid back on and let her go for a little while. Okay, starting to look good now. Almost all the liquid has been absorbed. And the noodles are pretty soft now. So we'll go ahead and add in our sour cream. This, of course, will give it a signature flavor and make the gravy or sauce creamy, nice and creamy. Okay, I'm just going to put the lid back on for a few minutes and let it thicken up a little bit more. Like it a little bit thicker. Okay, this is a little better, a little thicker like I like. Test this out here. Oh yeah. Looks awesome, doesn't it? Okay, so I'll just cut the ends off the corn, squeeze the corn out of here. Nice and toasty hot. That came out nice and clean. Okay, before I forget, we'll just garnish this with our sliced green onions. Okay, let's get my plate set up here. Grab me a piece of corn. Get me a nice big helping of this Hamburger Stroganoff. Smells wonderful. Smells awesome right now. Let's get me some butter on my corn. A little salt. Coarse ground black pepper. Some of this Tajin chili lime seasoning. Alright, there we go. Look at that. Reminds me of the good old days. Only this is going to taste way better. Give it a try. Look at that nice creamy sauce on there. Oh yeah, that is nice. That really hits the spot, man. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell to let YouTube know this is the type of content you like to watch. Comments are welcome.